you need the space in your box for other important things like stockfish. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Muna. If this is your first time here, welcome. And I talk about my experiences or my experience so far moving to Dublin from Lagos, Nigeria. So in this video, I know I'm making this video in December, so I know a lot of people will be planning to move by this time, especially single people or especially students, because school starts in January, February and September, October. So I know a lot of people are planning to move. So this video is probably coming at the right time for you, because I'm going to be giving you tips, packing tips you need when you're traveling from Nigeria to another country. So these are the things that I've done, or that I did, or that I've been doing, that has been helping me, and obviously thanks to my mom, because this is how we've been packing all our lives whenever we're traveling. Like, especially during my undergraduate studies, like there's no time. I used to go home every summer, so there was no time I was going home, I was coming back, that, you know, my mom was not like packing these things this way for me. So I've kind of gotten used to packing like this whenever I'm leaving Nigeria to another country. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's get right into the video. So the first point is for you to buy the things you can buy from Nigeria. Example, hair care products, attachments, weave. I would even say more of attachments than weaves. Like, attachments are not super expensive here, but your regular attachment is probably 3 for 10 euro. The ones that they've done that thing, don't know what they call it, but yeah, those ones are 3 for 10 euro where I get them from. And these ones are probably more expensive, but my sister got this when she was coming to Dublin, so I have a bit of them, and that's what I used to make my hair. I made my hair here for 100 euros. She initially said 120. I was like, and see, she now came down to 100. I know there's some places I would have gone to that would have been cheaper, but the stress of taking that long trip, and I was just like, you know what, it's fine. So yes, hair care products, your shampoo, your shea butter, hair conditioner, all of those things, especially if your hair is natural hair and you're one of those people that you take care of your hair very well, it would pay you to buy these things. Buy all of your hair care products, your relaxer. Even if you're not a natural hair person, buy your relaxer from Nigeria. I know you can't keep relaxer for so long actually, so yes, that's a downside. But the ones you can buy, buy them from Nigeria. They're not crazy expensive, but as a student, saving up all of this tiny money here and there, save 10 pounds here, save 15 here, you know, it will pay you in the long run, because you need to put that money somewhere else. You need to put it somewhere else. So I'm telling you, buy what you can buy in Nigeria. Buy your spices for your food, pepper soup spice, Maggi, all those things. Buy your stockfish, buy your dry fish, buy your egusi, ogbono, achi, corned beef, gari, indomie. It might not be so expensive here, but not having to spend money not having to spend money on them is actually like, it will pay you. I promise you, it will pay you. Don't think about, oh, where will you now put your clothes as you're coming. Those clothes you're bringing from Nigeria, you don't need them. You don't need them here. You buy new clothes in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks max, tops. You go and buy new clothes, so you don't need all of those clothes, especially if you're coming when it's still cold. January, February or October, you don't need all of those clothes. You might need your jeans, so just maybe few jeans, and if you have some clothes that you're attached to for sentimental reasons, you can pack a few of those, but you don't need your whole wardrobe coming here. Maybe your sneaker collection or your shoe collection is expensive. I can understand that one, but apart from that, you don't need to. You need the space in your box for other important things like stockfish, crayfish. How did I not mention crayfish? See, I've never bought crayfish and egusi since I came into this country. It's the one I came with that I'm still using. And Cameroon pepper. I've not. Anything that they're using to cook Nigerian food, I haven't bought. I think the only thing I've bought once was dry fish, because the one I had finished. You don't need to pack clothes, pack food stuff. I promise you, you thank me. You'll come back and tell me thank you for this video. Okay, I'm giving you 2 tips now: buying your food stuff and your hair care products, and then not coming with a lot of clothes so that you can have space for your food stuff and the things you've bought. And the third tip I have is packing everything in Ziploc bags. I remember when we were younger, before we started seeing Ziploc bags in stores, we used to, there's this machine that my mom had to seal all this transparent nylon. So we would get transparent, whenever somebody is traveling, we would get transparent nylons and put like all the food stuff in it, and double, triple, so that the smell does not come out. And then use that machine, like you have to plug it, it gets hot, and then you use it to like seal the nylon. And after that you use paper tape, write the name of the foodstuff in English, and in the actual language, let's say egusi, you write egusi and then in brackets melon seed, or if it's the grounded egusi, grounded melon seed, you know, write it like that so that they'll be looking at it and be understanding what it is in their language. Does that make sense? So now with the invention of Ziploc bags are everywhere. You don't need that machine to seal anything. So what we do now is, why is it getting darker? Okay, so what we do now is we get the transparent nylon that now has the sealing thing anyway, although it doesn't hold as much as when you use the machine to seal it, because using the machine to seal it means that nobody can open it unless they tear it. But Ziploc, somebody can still open it. So I guess if you don't want somebody to access whatever you're packing, your food stuff, or maybe you're giving it to somebody, you might probably want to use the sealing machine. But if it's just you're packing for yourself, just get a Ziploc, get the transparent nylon, and put, like, double it. Let's say egusi, for example, put the egusi in the first transparent nylon, close it, put it in the second transparent nylon, close it, and then put it in a Ziploc bag, and then use the paper tape and write egusi, ground melon seed. Same thing for bono, same thing for dry fish. The point of packing it like that is so it looks clean and it doesn't, like, the smell is not everywhere in your box. It really does seal the smell, I promise you. Don't just put it like that in one sealing and move on. No, you have to double and triple and then put it in a Ziploc bag. I think I have a sample of the transparent nylon I'm talking about, so let me just show you guys. So this is it. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the market. It's everywhere in the market. See the mouth, like you just take it out and then you seal it. So this is like a sample, like these are small like pepper, achi and stuff like that in the smaller Ziploc bag, and then you put it in the transparent nylon, right, and then put it in a Ziploc bag and seal it. Like, even the way it is now, I can still smell it. You have to seal it very well, sha. Now the second to last tip that I have is not packing liquids in your hand luggage, because that is going to cost you, like, it's going to stress you out, because they don't allow liquids up to a certain amount in the plane, like as a carry-on basically. So it has to be in all this small travel. I don't even think this one, I even think is too much. So maybe something smaller than this, that's what they allow. All your big lotion and all of that, check them in. Don't put them in your hand luggage or your handbag. For your hand luggage, you should probably put things like your shoes and some clothes there. If you're not putting your laptop, if you're like me, that sometimes the stress of carrying laptop bag, I don't want to deal with that. I only just want to carry my handbag, so I put my laptop and all the gadgets in my hand luggage. But if I see that I have excess luggage, then I'll carry my laptop bag, carry my handbag, carry my backpack, and then hand luggage and the other ones. But it's a lot of stress. It's stressful. If you have the money, pay for excess luggage. But if you want to save money, carry your backpack, carry your handbag, and carry your laptop bag, and you still have your hand luggage. But traveling light is so, like, it's so important. If you can travel light, do travel light. And when I say travel light, I feel like checked-in bags don't count. Is like the ones that you carry on, like your hand luggage, that counts. The last but not the least is frozen foods. Yes, I know some of us who want to cook soup at home and stew and freeze them and travel with them. You can do that, but you have to confirm with your airline. You know, you have to call them beforehand and make sure that they allow frozen foods. But please confirm, so that they're not throwing away your time and money. If they confirm that they can do that, it's important that you freeze it. Like, start freezing it like 2 or 3 days before, so that you know all those ones that when you bring it out of the freezer, it's very even when you reach your destination, it's still frozen. Yeah, so make sure you start freezing them days before, and then when it's time to leave, wrap it very well, you know, and put in your checked-in bag. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it was helpful, because I know a lot of people are planning to travel now. A lot of students rather are planning to travel now. I wish you all a safe journey to your final destination, and I wish you good luck in your endeavors. I hope to see you soon on this channel, and if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section and let's just have a chat. And if you have any like other packing tips that I did not mention here, or something that has been working for you, please let us know in the comment section. We are all here to take home a tip or two, so please let us know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.